Hi, welcome back. So we are on day 2 of our Creating Your Extraordinary Life. And yesterday we had talked about making a decision. So if you are unhappy with any part of your life, you really just have to make that decision to do something different so that you can change the outcome of the future. So today we are going to talk about letting go of the past. We're really excited about this topic because it's a huge one.
Sometimes we get so wrapped up in looking back at mistakes that we made or mistakes somebody else made that affected us or we feel affected us or something someone said, oh my God, I can't believe they said that. Or it could be something as simple as that, but we take it to heart and we dwell on it. And the next thing you know, we can't move past it. We keep reliving it in our mind. And by getting stuck in it, it's our energy gets stuck there and our energy can't move past it. That decision to stay stuck in that limits our present and our future because of being stuck. So we have to learn how to get past it, let it go. We have to forgive ourselves. We have to forgive the person, whoever it was that was involved in it, and maybe even the other people that were there that witnessed it. Sometimes it's not so much what somebody said or did to us or to one of our loved ones, but something we witnessed and we get stuck there. We still have to make a conscious effort to get past it and put it where it belongs, which is in our past. So it does make a big difference. And that comes with letting go. We can't be complacent about letting go of our past. We have to use our energy looking forward and mapping out our present and our future, where we want to go, what we want to be doing, not where we've been and what we've done.
Unfortunately, most people don't realize that they are hanging on to the past. And you just have to really remember that anything that has happened in the past, that does not dictate what your future is going to bring. Once you can let go of that, once you can accept that that's the past, then you can really focus on where you want to be. Because you really can do anything you want. And it's not just about, well, this is the way it's always been. You have to really embrace change. A lot of people are fearful of change. However, when you can really embrace change, you can totally accept it, make that part of your journey. Things happen, and not everything's always going to be the same forever. Everything changes. You have to change with the times. So by being able to accept that this is what happened, I no longer am going to allow this, and I'm going to focus on what do I need to do to change that so that I can accept it, let it go, make it part of my story. I mean, you can still talk about it and use it to your advantage, but you don't have to dwell on it. And that's the most important thing, is dwelling on it.
Absolutely. Use that experience to light the fire inside you to build your future, not to hold you captive in your past. That's really important.
I like that, not holding captive of your past. Because even though some things, it's just really changing your mindset. And even though you might have had all these beliefs at one point, that it didn't serve you. It didn't get you to really live a fulfilled life and really enjoy your journey. All you have to do is, change that mindset to be able to move forward again.
Absolutely. Yeah, mindset can be everything. It can keep you stuck in the past, or it can carry you into the future. Whichever one you choose is the one you're going to have. It's a choice that you have to make, a conscious choice. If you want to stay stuck in the past, I'm sure there's plenty of things, in your past. Everybody has a past. Everyone, I've never met one person that didn't have things in their past that they regretted or they wished they could change. We can't change those. All we can do is accept them for what happened and try to move on from there and do better. We have to learn from our past. We have to learn from our mistakes. If we don't learn anything from our mistakes, we repeat those mistakes. Don't carry it with you into the future. Otherwise, it's going to dictate what your future becomes.
The one thing that I really just want to reinforce is it's not about what you have done or who you were. It's about what you can do and who you can be. And that's when everything's going to shift for you.
Absolutely. Who you choose to be. You have to make a choice. Who you choose to be, you can become, but not by holding on to your past.
Yeah. And I can just give like a quick example. Starting in 2015, things got really, really bad for me, for my family, both in my personal and professional life. And for a long time, I was dwelling on that. I became angry, and I kind of isolated myself from people. And then I had gotten to a point where, and I always believe that everything happens for a reason. We might not know it at the time, but it does. And once you can kind of step away from that moment and just reflect on it, it really like makes sense why things happened. And I could have hang on to that. And I use it to my advantage in my story because it made me who I am today. If these series of events didn't happen, then I would still be on that path that I was on, and I would have probably gotten really sick or something. I might not even be here today. Who knows? So you have to be able to recognize that this is part of your journey. If you're going through some struggles right now, it's part of your journey, but it's how you look at it and how you frame it and being able to use that to your advantage, because other people have gone through or are going through something similar. And by you already having gone through that, you can help them through that.
Absolutely. Love that. Yeah, we do. I believe that we do go through things so that the people that are behind us that are going through it now, we're here to encourage them because we've already gone through it, because we know the steps that we took to get through it. So I think that's really important. And you got one thing you got to remember, you can't run from your past. You can't just one day wake up, hopefully not wake up with amnesia and just say, well, I don't remember what happened, so it doesn't matter anymore. It's always going to be there, but you have to forgive and you have to forget, in a sense, that you don't think about it every day and you don't bring it up every day, and you like Tina said, you learn from it and you get on with your life.
I love that.
Yeah, you had terrible things happen, and you picked yourself up and you got on with your life. You were getting sick when all this happened, when everything happened to you before. So who's to say if you would still be here with us? I'm
Right.
glad that you dealt with it. I'm glad that you left it in the past and figured out a way to get past it. And I'm glad you're still here.
Me too. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here. I'm
Yeah.
glad all of you are here.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy we're on this journey together. And yeah, let's learn from each other. So, do you have any last words you want to give before we close it out?
Where your attention goes is where your energy goes. So if you're stuck in the past and that's all you think about, that's where all your energy's going, is into the past. So when you're only thinking of the past, you don't have the energy to create a present or enjoy your present or your future. So leave the past in the past and put your energy into building your future, because that's what's going to build you into the person that you need to be to meet the challenges of your future.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for that. And I just want to say one thing that I heard recently, and I wrote it down because I wanted to tell it to you. So you can't move forward if you're living the present moment filled with the past. So once you can let that go, accept it, let it go, use it to your advantage, then you can actually create something spectacular. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you got any insights or value, if you could just drop a comment, we would appreciate it. And tomorrow we are going to be talking about purpose, because I don't know about you, but Debbie and I, we had gotten to a point in our life where we didn't know what our purpose was anymore. And I see this happening to a lot of people, especially people that are caregivers. If you are a stay-at-home mom, and then when your kids get old enough and they go off to college and now you're an empty nester, you've lost your purpose, because your kids aren't there for you to care for them anymore. So a lot of people, and that's just one example, a lot of people, you're on this journey and then something happens and then you really lose your purpose in life. And if that sounds like you definitely want to tune in tomorrow, as we talk about your purpose, why it's important on your journey, and how you can really get back to knowing what that purpose is for you so you can utilize it on your journey. So we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye for now.